Tell me when
Should
you're
say
ready.
recording somewhere.
Oh, there we go. I see a
Okay.
little red light. So
Alright.
go to reports, and go down to task status. This should pull up a report. This shows you all the tasks that are out there for anybody that's in your supervision chain. Now, this includes like, mid-years that need to be done, annuals that need to be done, stuff that's down the road a good ways. Okay? But this is the total list. So you've got to go through this list now and filter it. This little symbol right here is the filter symbol. Hit on that, and then you add a filter. And what we're worried about is overdue. So come down here, there's actually an overdue category. So you want to select, oops, sorry, cancel that, add a filter. You want to select overdue, and then you select is, and the value, I just enter yes. So it's now going to pull me a report of anything that is overdue anywhere in the system.
And then we just have to look at the names and see if it's one of our people.
Exactly. Like I said, I can see everybody.
Right.
You guys will only be able to see folks in your chain. But like here, you got Poole and Spraggins. This is actually the same thing. Okay. It's basically saying Poole's goals need to be added and signed off on, and then Spraggins needs to sign off on them. It's not in her box yet because Poole hasn't done it. So right now, Candace's task list will have nothing, but under her direct reports, Poole will have one overdue item. Same with St. Pierre. So technically, Candace has two people that need to do something still, but none of it shows up in her box as a task for her. So it's important that we share this with them so they know what to look at in here. Because if you don't check, she won't get any notices. The only people getting notices are Poole and St. Pierre. And if we look at them, so I'm going to leave. So any questions about that?
No, sir.
Pretty straightforward. Employees. Go to, let's go to Spraggins real quick. I want to show you something I don't understand with Spraggins. Spraggins has 3 tasks entered here. And Jason, I guess this is for you when you check with her on it. I don't know what these are or where they've come from. I haven't seen anybody else have these. I'm wondering if she added these as tasks.
Instead of goals.
Instead of goals, I don't really know what she did here. So I'm not really sure. But, what should be here is signing off on Poole and St. Pierre once they get triggered. They'll show up in here.
Yes.
But if we go to they're on page 2. If we go to Poole and we go to his eval, he's got goals that have been entered. So in other words, they put them in there. The only thing they didn't do was finish that task. There's a little button at the bottom that'll show up when you're doing the goal entry that says submit task. And once you submit the task, then you have to mark the task completed. So there's kind of a 2-step process. But they have to do those so they'll disappear. The other way to check just where things are with an employee is to look at it individually. In their main screen, their evaluation screen, there's content and there's process. If you click on process, that gives you the chain of approvals that should happen for this employee. Wherever that green dot is, that's whose box, unquote, unquote, the actual evaluation is in. In this case, it is in Poole's box still. So he has not finished that step. It won't go to Spraggins until he finishes that step. Sometimes they're like this, where both people's step can be done independently. And you'll see that with folks if we've got somebody that's already done. Look at chestnuts real quick. Like chestnut, you can see this is in both of their boxes now. So both of them have to do the mid-year whenever it's due. But again, that green dot will show you where things stand. And if it's grayed out for you, that means you don't even know about it yet. It hasn't shown up in your task list until it gets there.
And Chief, I'm guessing that date is going to be accurate for when you want the mid-years?
Yes. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, they're
right.
set for January.
Yeah.
So we'll do them all in January. Now, the trick to this sometimes gets to be, and I'm going to end the screen share here.
Okay, I'm going to end the recording.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, good luck. The only thing we have to worry about sometimes are the folks that are off cycle.